let's jump into topics. And RJ, your topic this week.
So, my topic is a bit of a fun one because we've been talking so much about co-brands. If you could only have co-brands, how would your strategy change? What cards would you, quote, need to pick up to fill some gaps? Would you keep the partners you currently have, or would you adjust based on what is out there in the co-brand space? Matt, as the most free agent of the three of us by leaps, bounds, and margins, I'm going to go to you first.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. If I could only go co-brand, yeah, I think I'd just go full Hilton. The Surpass and the Aspire is more than enough to cover most of my needs. Gas, grocery, dining, all at 6 or 7%. Booking airlines and rental cars domestically, all at seven times points. Booking directly at a Hilton, huge number of points with diamond status on the Aspire. Go to a Hilton 4 times a year. Super easy side quest. I think I can manage going to a Hilton 4 times a year with the Hilton Surpass card. Shouldn't be a problem. Resort credit on the Aspire. Sure, I could do it. It's an optional side quest, but I could utilize that. No significant issue. Biannual, which sucks, but semi-annual, which sucks, but whatever. Free night certificate. Family of 3 standard room, pretty doable. Expecting that upgrade would not be high on my list of things. Or I could do a staycation with me and my partner, or a night with me and my partner, and we just book a room and potentially get that upgrade far easier with 2 versus 3. Hilton would be significantly easy to adopt. It would be very easy to adopt. Yeah, the cost of entry is $700 for now, but I know what I'm getting, and at absolute bare minimum, I'm getting 3 times points per dollar. No foreign transaction fees, which is also cool, but also no elevated earnings outside the US, which whatever, that's the trade you make, and you roll with it. I'd probably just go full in on Hilton if it was just a co-brand only world, because the earning is spectacular and you know what you're getting.
No JetBlue in this world. You'd run everything through Hilton.
If okay, so JetBlue today put out like this targeted offer for up to 10,000 JetBlue points and temporarily raised their spending, their multipliers, like JetBlue specifically 10x. Gas went up to 4x, the drugstores went up to 4x, and grocery went up to 5x. If those were the multipliers for the JetBlue Premier card, I would probably go with the JetBlue Premier card if that was the way that the card was structured, not in a like not in a temporary fashion, but if it was actually 10x, 5 on grocery, 4 on gas, 4 on drugstore, I could live with or without dining, and 1x everything else, and lower the cap, lower the spend requirement on tiles for a $500 annual fee card. Yeah, I would just run that card. But looking at the JetBlue Premier card today versus the Hilton cards today, hands down Hilton.
Okay. What card? I know that I didn't put this in the rundown, but I'm gonna ask it for you now. What card would be the hardest to give up?
I From the bank issued cards, it would be between the autograph or the CSR, but with the CSR changes and not sure how the CSR changes will work for me in October. Lonnie and I are in the same boat, and it sucks. Why the hell did Chase do that? Because they're stupid. Just a dumb decision. Soft 20 on the table. Just absolutely stupid.
Could have been an email. Could have been an email.
Could have been email, sure. Or they could have just not done that.
Or not said anything at all.
Yeah. So not sure how that's going to affect me until the absolute tail end of the year. I could probably just throw it away on principle and just go with whatever. But the autograph card, man, that card does a lot for me. But the 3 times Hilton points base would soften the blow significantly.
Lonnie, I have a feeling I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How would you handle the co-brands? Only co-brands, nothing but co-brands, and how's your partnerships changing, and what bank issued card would you miss the most?
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to Delta.
Can I just say, every time either RJ or myself say, Lonnie, I think I know where you're going to go with this, Lonnie intentionally turns left. Probably because he's annoyed at us.
No, but I'm in way too deep with United to ever leave them. They got my passport. They're on the deed to my house. I don't pay the bank on a car note. I just pay it to United. Like they own. I can't leave United. I just can't. I can't start over. I can't hit factory data reset and switch airlines and go. I might be able to fly on another airline once or twice, but I can't leave them. So they're still my partner. And Chicago for life. We just got to do it. We just got to go Chicago for life. I got to represent. So I'm going to stick with them. Now, as for my hotel, I would choose at least one hotel. I'd prefer to narrow it down. It probably wouldn't be IHG, to be honest, because yes, I love intercontinentals, but you can get so much between a Holiday Inn and intercontinental. It's really like the gap for IHGs. Either you're staying at like a Holiday Inn, a Staybridge Suite, something like that, or intercontinental. Whereas with Hilton and Marriott, you have such a broader spectrum of the Holiday Inn-esque, or let's just use Hilton, the DoubleTree, the Embassies, the Hilton, the primary Hilton brand, the Conrad, the Waldorf. As you can see, you got such a wider spectrum that it will probably be Hilton or Marriott. I don't know which one yet. As I've mentioned, I am testing them both out. I am Hilton for 2025. I am, so far, I'm Marriott for 2026 at the moment, now that I think about it, except for one or two Hilton trips. Anyway, I will see which one actually works out better for me in the long run. And then I will probably just go all in on United and one of those two hotel brands. But I wouldn't change my partners. No. I'm not gonna switch that much up on you, RJ. I'm very predictable in this question.
Lonnie suddenly signing up for the free spirit card just to throw everything into chaos.
I really thought he was going to go Southwest just to really take a left turn and go out.
The last time I paid for a check bag, I don't either. No, I'm not.
That left turn in Albuquerque, no less.
Co-hosts on this channel don't necessarily have a great history in the Southwest of the U.S. Hopefully that does not
Or
continue.
the South. Don't even have to be Southwest.
Also that.
Yeah.
For me, like it's gonna be Delta, Hilton, and IHG. I think those three really are the ones that suit me best. I like the coverage of Hilton and IHG together. The Surpass is going to become an Aspire at some point. So there is that. As soon as Amex lets me, basically. For me, the adaptation, because my Hilton business is my primary card, it's my catch-all because of the 5X, not a lot changes, right? My backup is my IHG card. So again, not a ton changes. And then I have the Delta portal as I need it with the Delta card for a double dip on the MQDs there. So for me, it wouldn't be that much of a change. It would be odd, but I don't actually think it would change all that much. The card I would miss the most.
You've let go of the green. You've let go of the gold at some point.
Let go of the green. I've let go of the gold. The business gold is gone. I think I would miss. I think for the simplicity, the Blue Business Plus is just so easy, right? It's 2x. I don't have to. There's no credits. There's nothing. It's 2x. It's the easiest card in my wallet to justify, right? 2x everything. 2x
Yep.
everything MR points. So that, and it's one of the best looking cards in my wallet, and I use mobile wallet for everything, so I see my cards a fair bit. So probably that one of the bank issued cards. I have the Delta cards, so the Platinum I would miss some of the perks, but I have redundancy there.
It's fair. All right. Thanks, RJ.